So, hey guys, Chauzu here. This is going to be my 5+ Perona showcase. She's probably one of the better free-to-play units we've got in some time. I like her a lot. Captain Billet is also one of the best free-to-play captains we've got, at least if we don't count level limit break. Up to 4.5 times attack for Driveness reroll, -1 CD, you can heal a bit, pretty dope. Special really good, removes bind, attack down, burn by 5 turns. Then she does a color affinity boost for Driveness reroll. If you already have a color affinity boost, instead you get an attack boost for same classes. And then it depends, if you have damage threshold applied to the team already, you do a 30% heal. If you don't have that, you do a damage threshold for 1 turn. So yeah, I've said it before, but this Perona is obviously designed to work well with the legend Moria. So that's what I decided to do for this video. We're going to try them out together. First, I made a new team for V2 Raid Bonney because I just think it's wonderful content. I think it's super fun to build for. I've already used Perona sub for this, but we're doing it again. But we're doing it with Legia Moria. First time I've used Legia Moria for some time, and when I started building this, I wasn't like obsessed of making a no stall speedrun. But then when I started working on it, I was so close to making it happen, so I was like, okay, let's just do this. I made a team before this that lacked a little bit of damage final stage, so I just went with the super tandem approach, but hey, it's not every day you get to make good use of Kid's super tandem. V3 Kid is still an amazing legend. We use him here just so we can ignore the block corps next stage. I guess that didn't matter much anyway due to Capone also changing block corps, but the main thing is we get a lot of extra damage here and we're able to keep the tandem orbs going forward. So we're going to be able to do the super tandem both next stage and final stage for some very nice extra damage. But yeah, Kuma support removes the spear. Jack will handle the attack down. Jack will also give us color affinity for this stage and next stage. Kid superclass buffs Capone special a bit. Caesar support because why not? Nice extra damage with the poison conditional. And yeah, Jack also has the free-to-play Kaido support, giving an ore boost as well. And we're not going to remove the barriers, we're relying on barrier pen. We only have one unit with that, which is Capone Crew, but we don't need anything else. We're going to do that much damage. And yeah, I've only saved 2 specials for final stage. It's going to be the Moria Perona combo. We already have that color affinity. So Perona is going to handle all debuffs here. And also give us an attack boost, since we already have a color affinity boost. 2.25 times attack boost. And yeah, I really love this special animation. I think it's one of the better ones we've got, even including Legends. I love if this had voice over as well, but it is what it is. Then we're using Moria. Changes slots to matching. We also get an ore boost. And now we just need to get the super tandem started, and Capone is going to do insane damage here. So yeah, that's the first team. I got 2 more. Next we're going to try the hybrid Perona and Moria captains. And we're going to do it against Page One. And if you follow me making showcases, you probably know what to expect when I do content against Page One. I want to showcase some type of survivability, and that's something that this combo has a lot of. First we have Moria's healing with defeating enemies. Perona also heals when hitting perfects, so we get a lot of natural healing. Then Moria, when he uses his special, of course we get a damage threshold, so we don't take any damage. And then when Perona uses her special, we also get a damage threshold, so when you use them on different stages, you can make use of damage threshold on 2 different stages. A content I'd love to try it out as well, that I miss a lot, is the Neo Whitebeard ambush. It was such a cool content. We've never really had content that spams death damage to that degree. I love that content. Page One is the closest we get, but it's not the same. We really need more content like that to really showcase different ways of surviving death hits and stuff like that. Anyway, let's focus on this team now. Using the rare fruit buggy here. He was made for this content. He's just perfect, handles everything. Then we use Blackbeard because why not? Reduces CD and gives attack boost to Dex to all the int units, attack and or boost. And yeah, in retrospect, like sometimes I replay runs like this because I feel like it wasn't optimal. Like I feel like we could have killed that Soba there, maybe if we used Moria's super type special. But I wanted to save the super type special for Orblock later, so I just kept playing. Like this also showcases survivability, so it's not a big deal really. So yeah, now we just need to kill normally. Soba still has a revive to come. And the Maya Day here is use Moria special. And then we use his super type to lock the orb, so we keep a full board of matching orbs for final stage. But annoyingly, as you'll see, I did forget to use the orb lock, and sometimes I can redo runs because of that, but I felt like we were going to overkill final stage pretty easily, so I was like, okay, let's just keep playing. But yeah, Page One, despite being pretty old and pretty easy damage-wise, he actually has a ton of debuffs final stage. 5 turns damage threshold, 5 turns resilience, 5 turns attack down, 5 turns despair. That's a lot to handle. Judge handles the despair and the resilience and gives us an aura boost. I just picked Devon to have something to remove damage threshold. And then of course Perona handles the attack down. And since we used Moria last stage, he has a Colo affinity now, which means that Perona again gives an attack boost. And then of course Jerma gave us the ore boost, so we have the 3 main buffs. Just no chain buff, but as said, pretty old content. We don't need that much damage. Then at the end we have a death hit, and we're going to tank that easily. Like we both have the damage reduction from Perona, and we even have a damage reduction from Judge, so there's no question about it really. So yeah, easy win. Moving on to the final team, and yeah, I love having fun versus Luffy 5. This is my second fully free-to-play team against Luffy 5 Grand Voyage. Yeah, last time I used 5+ Kisna Big Mom because she was the best free-to-play captain at the time. But of course a lot has happened to Int Driven since then. They both have the Blitz Kaido and Perona. Both could have been captain, honestly. The reason I went for Perona is because she's a more consistent 4.5 times attack booster. Kaido is only 4.5 times attack if you have a 1 orb. This team has a lot of orb RNG. It's mainly about getting enough Wano and Tandem orbs. So what I do for the stage, as you saw, I use Kaido and Doffy combination. This gives us a lot of chances to get Wano and Tandem orbs. And if I don't get lucky, I just restart the run, and then I see how many orbs I get. I go very lucky here and got a 1 orb here, so I'm saving it with Kaido just so I can try and keep it for final stage. Blackbeard and Buggy won't have matching swords for final stage, and that's fine. I just need that for Kaido, and Kaido special will give the right column 1 orbs. So yeah, we're using Blackbeard here to remove all defensive effects. And I'm using the V2 Bonney support here, really good for this stage. Gives us the chain to ignore the chain attack down. Buggy can be cool here sometimes to give a 1 orb to Kaido since we get a swap, so it reduces the RNG basically. Perona here to get the color affinity. That color affinity is actually essential to basically kill Zoro in one turn. We won't actually kill Zoro in one turn because Blackbeard special damages both Zoro and Nami, but we just need to kill Zoro the next turn and it's fine. Then after we kill Zoro, we're free to use Kaido's special. Zoro is the one that, like, you're not allowed to use or boost this content, but Zoro is the one that interrupts when you do it. So when Zoro is gone, you're free to do or boosting special, which means we can use Kaido. So we get a 2-turn attack and or boost. Raid Bonney is going to extend it 2 turns more, so 4 turns attack and or boost. So we keep it to the end of this content. Now I just consume the final 1 orbs and Kaido's versus special is ready. So yeah, we're just going to stall a turn now because of the damage notification. But we do have 1 turn attack and orb boost left after that, so that's fine. And I can use 1 more special after that, so we're going to be using Perona. This means we get a very high attack boost, orb boost and color affinity. So even if we have a negative chain lock applied, we're still going to do more than enough damage. We also need to handle the death up, but we do have the legend Page One on Kaido. I like to joke about it and say that Page One is the first support legend, since that's all he's good for really. His support, he's useless in PvP, useless in normal content. Like, support is everything on him. But yeah, we're ready to burst now. We hit with Blackbeard and Buggy on Luffy to break a bit of the barrier. Then we swap to Zoro, hit a perfect with Kaido to remove the death up. And then we just kill. Pretty hard since we have blindness, but it worked out. But yeah, that's it for this video. Kaido's versus special bypasses resilience, by the way. See ya. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.